How do you start a business in David's Barter community using Google, YouTube, and Google+? When we started to develop David's Barter community, we didn't realize the importance of how we were able to tie YouTube and Google Plus together. And that indeed became phase one of the growth and development of our community. So we started a business using YouTube, Google Plus, and it has provided great satisfaction for us in the search results that you see, that you realize when you Google David's Barter or Google smallbizdavid. Make sure that you put smallbizdavid in quotation marks. We haven't figured out the why of that yet. Early on we saw that if we Googled smallbizdavid, the search engines read it as, sometimes, not all the time, smallbiz space David. So it might have given somebody else's search results than our own. But what we have been able to do is understand the Google terms of engagement, if you will, rules of engagement, and with the knowledge, obviously, that Google owns YouTube, we have created a process where we do a YouTube. We post it at Google Plus using some very specific rules to post it. The end result has been, you'll see for yourself if you go to Google David's Barter or smallbizdavid. Then what we have done is created a community social network technology platform where you can take that YouTube, as we do, and we make it very simple for you to download that YouTube to a landing page in the community. Very simple process. I do it myself. If I do it, anybody can do it. Our concept is that to start a business today, to start a new small business today, can be very simplified and very cost efficient, much more so than when I started my first business 40 years ago. It's because of technology and the technology that is available, and understanding how that technology can work for you. We understand it, and we just share that experience with you. If you do the same things that we're doing, and if you have a strong value proposition, something, a product, a service, an idea that will bring value to somebody's life, they'll purchase that from you in the same fashion that they purchase from us. What are some ideas of what are some of the different business approaches you can take doing the same things that we do? Direct sales of a product or service, same thing that we are doing here. We're selling a charter lifetime membership in the Small Biz David Foundation. There are actually two membership levels. One is $99, and here's what it includes. The other is $199, and that includes a YouTube engagement with us getting involved with you to make it work for you the same way that it works for us. You can use a landing page in the community to build your brand if that's all that you want to do. Testing of an idea, a product or service. Now, this is very, very powerful. You might have a business idea, and a very cost-efficient way to test that idea is in the community. Then you take the results that you realize and build your business, expand it in any way that it does. Now, very important to any new small business being started today is the concept of small business collaboration. Folks starting a business today must collaborate with other folks who are starting businesses. Not necessarily in a competitive sense, but how can you help each other grow each other's business idea, and together a new business idea evolves. That's what small business collaboration is. It might come in the form of a barter, hence the name David's Barter. We believe in the concept of barter, but we don't formalize bartering in our community. In other words, if members of the community want to barter with one another, and we highly suggest that you do it. But we don't want to know what that barter agreement is. There's no charge to you to barter with somebody else in the community. In fact, in your community marketing profile, you can actually state what it is that you want to barter, so that as folks are coming into the community and they're searching for other members via the community marketing profile, it becomes a simple process. The idea is that if we got a fee from you because you bartered with somebody else, we would have to report that fee and any other information to the Internal Revenue Service. And don't forget, if you barter, you must consider reporting it to the IRS. And if you go to irs.gov, which is the Internal Revenue website, and just search for barter, just type in barter in their search, you'll get many pages of information, because the IRS has guidelines for a barter agreement. And we also highly recommend that you speak with your accountant, your certified public accountant, your business advisor, to get the ramifications of reporting that barter to your unique situation, your unique business situation. Direct sales, building a brand, testing of an idea. Another way that a business can be developed is one of lead generation on a landing page. That lead generation can go to another website, or it can be done on the page itself. It can go to a website, or you can use it to build a prospect list, a prospect and a customer list. Now, we don't do that at all. We do collect information in the community marketing profile, but that's for your benefit more so than ours. The reason that we do it is for you to use the keywords that are unique to you, so that as others are using those keywords, the keywords can be found in my book, How Do You Answer These 749 Questions About Your Small Business. If you have if you have a question, you have keywords. So you'll find at least 749 keywords in the book, plus in our community, at our community bulletin board, where we take the YouTubes that we do every day, almost every day, and download them into our community bulletin board. We then develop a further list of keywords for you, so you can use those keywords to drive traffic to your landing page in the same fashion that we drive traffic to our landing pages. Collaborative marketing, we've already talked about that, where small businesses are getting together because they are sharing the skills of one another to help each other grow your individual business, and together perhaps a new business entity develops. You can use a landing page as a portal A portal is a starting place to send you in other directions. At one time we had a portal called Small Business Portal. And the intent was to develop behind that 4 or 5 other websites. They did not get launched. We had the idea in place, but we changed our strategy, so those websites and the portal in front of those websites never really were made public. Instead, we started to develop David's Barter Community, which was a different approach. Pay-per-click. We are in the process right now of developing a pay-per-click process page, a page of pay-per-clicks that offers services to small businesses. And we're developing a resource tab, and if you click on that tab, you'll be taken to this page of a large number of pay-per-clicks because they have a product or service that we believe and we endorse can be important to you, for you and your business. Crowdfunding. One of the most interesting concepts, new concepts that have been developed just in the last 4 or 5 years is that concept of crowdfunding, where if you need money for your business, you go to the marketplace and get that funding from folks like yourself and myself, not necessarily going to a venture capitalist to get your money, or an angel investor. In fact, these folks are angels because they are bringing investment money, investment resources to your business, but they don't. There are many websites that you can go to that you can actually raise money on those websites for your business, and it comes in the form of $100 from that individual, $50, $5, $10, whatever it might be. It is a new concept that is we are totally fascinated with that, and it would be a wonderful use of a landing page in David's Barter Community. So, in summary, we have made it very simple, very efficient for you to start a business, start a new small business today. Just do what we are doing. And if you have the right product and service and value proposition, you certainly can do the same thing for yourself.